The Honourable Member for Calgary Glenmore.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. With respect to the Calgary Green Line, given that the government's duty is to make sure that taxpayers' dollars are used responsibly, and given that Calgary City Council has already announced hundreds of millions in previously undisclosed cost, and City Hall's projections were set for 2028, which represents a massive 2-year delay, and given that the provincial government is contributing over $1.5 billion to the Minister of Transportation, what is the government's goal when reviewing Calgary City Hall's plan, and how will City Hall be held accountable for that plan for the Green Line?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Mr. Speaker, when it comes to the Green Line, we have, by legislation, committed $1.53 billion. And we have committed to review with the city now that they finally finalized what their plan is to make sure it stands up to scrutiny for risk management, for the environment, for engineering, for usableness for the those that would ride on it. And the Mayor of Calgary actually called it the next logical step when we said we were going to do that. So I guess that's the accountability. We are going to work with the city to make sure this is going to be done in a way that it is in Albertans' best interest.
The Honourable Member for Calgary Glenmore.
Given that the Calgary Green Line, as the largest infrastructure project in Alberta's history, there's a large and increasing amount of taxpayer dollars on the line, and given that there are many unknowns regarding the project, and given that no complete business case has yet been presented, to Calgary City Hall, by Calgary City Hall, to the Minister of Transportation, what is the provincial government's role and what responsibilities does it have with the Calgary Green Line?
The Honourable Minister of Transportation.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and it's a great question, and it's a good thing that the citizens of Calgary and of Alberta made the decision they did in the last election, because under the NDP there was no actual controls over the $1.5 billion commitment. They actually essentially wrote a blank check. Under our government, we put conditions on it that we can actually review the project with the City of Calgary to make sure it's in the taxpayers' best interest, to make sure it's in the city's best interest, and to make sure it works now and for the long term for the citizens, for the taxpayers, for the environment, and it will stand up to engineering and other scrutiny.